Hey, I want you to meet a patient whose story the NBME tells over and over again. And you know what's interesting? The diagnosis isn't hiding in a lab value. It isn't hiding on an MRI. It's hiding in something the patient says. She's 21 years old. She sits down and quietly tells you, lately, looking in the mirror has become really hard. I wear a binder because I wish my chest were flat. I don't want people to see me as a woman anymore because I've never really felt like one. Just let that sink in for a second. Or maybe it's a patient who was assigned male at birth, saying, I've never felt like a man. I wish my body matched the person I've always felt I was. Now, really listen to what they're telling you. Because honestly, this is the clue. They're not talking about clothes. They're not talking about hobbies. They're not saying, I don't fit gender stereotypes. They're trying to tell you something much deeper. They're saying, the person I see in the mirror doesn't feel like me. Can you imagine waking up every single day, looking in the mirror, and feeling like the reflection looking back just doesn't match who you've known yourself to be for years? That's the distress this patient is trying to put into words. And that's when you're like, oh, now it all makes sense. This isn't about fashion. This isn't about personality. This isn't about rejecting stereotypes. This is gender dysphoria, a persistent mismatch between someone's experienced gender and the sex they were assigned at birth. And that mismatch causes real distress. The NBME will often tell you these feelings have been there since childhood or adolescence. Then puberty begins. And unfortunately, the body starts developing in ways that don't feel right to the patient. That's why some patients bind their chest, avoid looking at certain parts of their body, or wish they had the physical characteristics of another gender. If you see that distress, and it's been persistent and affecting daily life, that's the diagnosis the NBME wants you to recognize. As future physicians, our first job is to listen, to understand what the patient is experiencing, to make sure they're safe, and to help connect them with the support and multidisciplinary care they need.